Hello, hey, hi, we made it. Video number 3, and it's 3 days after I posted number 2, so progress, huge progress already. It's sunset time. I guess that's my favorite time to record these things. Uh, Beautiful view from the top of a hill. And yeah, okay, so first, I want to say thank you for the response and for the really nice comments and sharing that people have already made in the comments of last video. Man, whew, yeah, it's awesome, basically. Pretty much the night that I posted that video, the last one, second one, obviously that's very vulnerable, feels very cringe, but also like it's true, and this is something that most of us, so many of us, maybe all of us, go through on some level. So forget me, man. Like if this can help somebody else, then that's worth it. And also it's so worth it for me too, because I'm manifesting. I'm being intentional about my energy. I'm being accountable. I'm being, all these things that actually create change. Anyway, I'm not transformed yet, guys. That's gonna take a while. I mean, but it's ongoing. So thank you for joining him, if you have. And yeah, basically, I realized like the second message I got the night that I posted it, I just kind of had a big sigh, realizing that, I mean, I knew it theoretically, but to actually have the experience and go, actually, do you know what? If it's just valuable for a few people, truly, I know it's kind of cliche and cheesy now, but if it's just valuable for a few people, you're my people, because obviously we've got a lot in common. And, it's crazy what can give you permission. It's crazy what I find giving, I mean, it's not crazy, it's kind of simple. It's just like seeing someone do something, I'm like, I should do that. So yeah, anything I'm doing is permission for you, obviously, if you didn't know. So I love that. Two, I find myself really nourished when I go into pockets of YouTube and I find comment sections that are just so wholesome. I mean, nowhere's perfect, but I found some that are just truly people sharing their, their light, their experience, things that have helped them. And I love that. And I love clicking through those and reading those. And I love other people engaging with those, sharing theirs. And you actually see like a real, wholesome, helpful conversation take place. And I guess, these things can just appear just on a video. That's crazy. And I love that. And yeah. Ooh, look at that sunset. Okay, so yeah, sick. I was gonna say something else. What was I gonna say? Okay, third thing, or whatever number I'm on now. Yeah, okay, so secretly, like sure, I want to do all the stuff I mentioned, like have fun, whatever. But really, having these kinds of conversations is really, I think, my much bigger picture in my heart. I love these kind of conversations with friends. And sometimes a long time goes by without having one, and then you have one, you're like, oh my God, that was amazing. You're like, oh, it's that emotional release. It's like, oh, you get me, and stuff like that. But also just like sharing things that people have shared with me, things that I've found, things that people I follow, authors or podcasters. And there's a term, signposting. And I think that's a big thing that I'd like to contribute, because it isn't like, oh, I invented this thing. This is my thing. I'm sure I will, and we'll cross that bridge when I get to it. But it's so much bigger to just be like, look, this is a tool, and it's really, really helpful. And here's where you can find it. And I love that. And in fact, here, have a look at my books. This is the kind of book collection I have. So over the years, these are pretty much the self-improvement books that I've collected. I have fiction. I keep those in my bedroom. This is just where I can be sat and I can look around and just start eyeballing a book title and be like, oh yeah. And remembering the seeds of change or inspiration that are within. And then I'll just pick it up, open it on a random page. Here you go. That's one of the best. To just any page is gold. Anyway. Back there. Yeah, whatever. Cool. Basically, though, I can refer to excellent people who've put a lot of focus and time into things. And I haven't read all of these. I've read a bunch of them. Definitely haven't finished them all, but you know how it is. So yeah, one thing I'll share right now is I'm listening to an audiobook by Mel Robbins, The Let Them Theory. It's a book, it's an audiobook. If you haven't heard of Mel Robbins, check her out if you're into just, dealing with life better and self-help stuff. She's got a really great down-to-earth tone that I love. I think she's amazing. I've been aware of her since like the TED Talk that she did, which was really, really, really cool. Anyway, the Let Them Theory, really awesome. I've only listened to 2 chapters, and literally just over like these last 2 days, it's changed quite a few things, just the way I'm receiving them and thinking about them. And the Let Them Theory, like it overlaps with a lot of things that I already knew, but it's said by her, like it's her version of it. And it's really useful to just listen to while I'm doing the dishes or whatever. And she's a really good storyteller and a writer and coach, and I rate her very highly. And if you're interested, check it out. So yeah, like I said, what I'm doing isn't just gonna all be like self-help stuff. I am gonna be sharing my journey as it's happening, and that's exciting, mostly daunting a little bit, but yeah. If you're relating to stuff, please just keep sticking it in the comments if you want to. And yeah, it's like sorting a bunch of stuff out right now, so I'm keeping these videos pretty low effort. But really looking forward to doing stuff like speaking with just my mind as a voiceover, pondering, realizing the secrets of the universe, sniffing things and pretending that I'm being really profound, such as this knowing look. I don't have to know. You just believe me because of the authority of having a good microphone. Okay. All right. That's it. I love you. Goodbye. See you soon.